Happy Saturday.
Thank you for being you on Saturday.
Put your hood on.
Or, me?
Yeah, let's be hooded.
Okay.
This is what the teens do. They wear the hoods with the
Dre beats.
With the Dre beats.
Brand new fresh ear biscuits for you today with special guest Shay Carl. This is part 2. Watch it with your ears on iTunes and also leave a review because, as I said before, that is helpful to us in multiple ways.
I think the shocking thing.
Also on SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah. It's also on SoundCloud.
If you don't want to do the iTunes thing, you can do SoundCloud via your phone, no matter what type of phone you have, or
a flip phone won't work.
Or through the computer.
A flip phone will not work. I've tried
the website of SoundCloud.
I tried to enjoy the internet on a flip phone, and I ran into some problems very quickly. Okay, what I find to be shocking, you look good in that hood.
Thank you.
What I find to be shocking about our conversation with Shay Carl is the fact that he's a guy who's done 5 years. 5 years.
Approaching 5 years.
Yeah, coming up on 5 years of vlogging with his family almost every single day. He's only missed a couple of days. And he breaks some news about whether or not he's going to continue doing that, what might bring him to a point that he would stop. And it got me.
And then what he's going to do afterwards.
Right. And so I'd like to ask the question. I'd like to ask you a question, Link. And that is, if we stop doing this for whatever reason, everybody goes back to flip phones, whatever the reason is that we stop doing YouTube, if there ever is a reason, if it ever happens, what are we going to do? And are we going to do it together?
Well, it depends on if you want to do what I want to do.
What do you want to do,
I know
man?
what I want to do. I think I mentioned this in a good Mythical More episode.
Oh, you're not going to say anything about cutting hair.
But you didn't think I meant it?
I know you don't mean it.
I am sincerely interested in being a hairstylist. And I'm even laughing at myself. But, I mean, once I started cutting my own hair, it was very empowering. I started cutting my children's hair. Even back in high school, I would cut your hair. And I would cut all of our friends' hair because I convinced them that it was stylish to have a buzz cut. That was the only cut I was capable of achieving.
You would last.
Now I can
weeks.
give you whatever you
would last
need.
2 weeks because you people annoy you. I mean, I annoy you.
I could be like the barber Nazi, kind of like the soup Nazi.
Yeah.
Who, he's has such a bad attitude, but his hairstyles are so amazing that I have to keep going back to him. And actually, his bad attitude is part of it. The fact that he makes me feel like I'm an annoying human being makes me feel like I should pay him more money.
I don't think that's a good strategy
for
because
hairstyle.
people go to the barber or the stylist for companionship.
Oh, really?
People get their hair cut because they're lonely. I cut my own hair now because I'm content, and I have a Flowbee.
I've offered to cut your hair a number of times, but that would be awkward.
I don't need it anymore. I've got my hair down. I've got it figured out. I know it's level 12. I had to get a level 12 off of eBay. I had to go, and I learned that the level 8, which is the top level on a clippers that comes with the wall clippers set, is a level 8, which is 1 inch. I was like, surely, I've never seen it in any package, but surely they make a level that's higher than that. I found a level 10 and a level 12.
You realize what just happened here?
What?
And I don't know if you could hear that, but that farting noise was a dog shaking his ears.
There's a dog in the studio. I don't know how he got in here. You want to cut his hair?
We're going to eat him later.
We were talking about what we're going to do.
Well, no, what happened over the last few seconds is I got you going on cutting your own hair, and it tapped into the passions you didn't know you had. And so it leads me to believe that, yes, we do have a future.
We have a fuo.
And by a fuo, I mean a future as a duo. And as hairstylist. Duo. We can both cut one person's hair
at
a time.
I'll open up a hair salon with you if it can also be a restaurant. Because
everyone loves to eat food with hair on it.
No. Think about it.
Hold on. Don't gloss over my idea.
I'm adding to it.
We can cut one person's hair at the same time. How many times have you had your hair styled by 2 men at once?
I like that idea. I'm going with that. I will style hair with you. I'll go to school for it. I'll go to beauty school. Will you style
one person's hair with me at a time, both of us in tandem?
Of course, because it would be twice as fast. I'll do the front, you do the back.
There's a lot more hair. There's a lot more hair in the back.
But here's my idea. It's also a restaurant, but it's a restaurant because of the hair in the food thing, which is a good point. It's a restaurant that only serves smoothies, and it's a big straw, and you don't even have to get up. What happens is
It's a closed circuit delivery.
Yeah. We put you in a chair,
Oh, yeah.
and you pick a meal, and it's all these pre-made meals that have been ground down into a smoothie. And then you tap into a disposable straw, and while you're getting...
So our slogan could be, you don't even need teeth, you only need hair.
It's called Cut and Eat. We'll come up with a better name. But so you're sculpting the back of the hair, I'm sculpting the front, and there's a long tube
slurping on a
giving
tube.
them like liquid hamburger. We should quit YouTube now to do this.
We quit YouTube.
All right, we're opening up Cut and Eat. Eat and cut.
Let me think about this.
We'll come up with a better name.
You can let us know in the comments what you think our hairstyling restaurant.
This is a stupid idea.
What it should be called.
If you're still watching this,
you're awesome.
Good for you. Good for you. Now you should go and listen to our episode of Ear Biscuits with Shay Carl. And in the meantime, we'll give you a little taste of liquid hamburger as you're getting your hair cut. It's coming at you right now, an excerpt from our conversation with Shay Carl.
I think here's what it is. I think I'm a little bit burned out, to be honest. Like, I think after 5 years, I need a break. And I think if I had a month vacation where I could go just wherever away from the internet, because I have been on my phone, on the internet every single day for the last 6 years. If I had a month where I went, me and Colette talked about this the other day, that coming March will be my 5-year anniversary. And then on spring break, whenever that is for the kids, get out of school, we're going to go for a week vacation, a real vacation where it's not like a YouTube gathering or like a brand deal or something where I'm going for work, where we're going to go on a real vacation where I leave on purpose my phone on my dresser at home. And then I get on an airplane without my laptop and without my phone. Like that freaks me out to think about that. But at the same time, it sounds like pure bliss. Where it's like, I am just not going to be on the internet at all for a week.
Well, that's talking 1 week. That's different than...
But yeah, I feel like if I had a month and it just kind of like got away from it, I feel like I would want to come back. Because I do. I love it. I love making videos. I love seeing the interaction. I'm just at a point right now where it's been every day for 5 years. I'm like, I just need a break.
You know, but there is something to a restaurant where you just sit down and then it is a pipe coming straight from the cook to your mouth.
But you definitely should have something else happening to you at the same time.
You're asleep.
It's too easy to just sit there and...
We should put them to sleep.
It's too easy to just sit there and
just
suck your food.
Make it a feeding tube.
Yeah, well, you can't call it a feeding tube because that sounds like an accident. You know, it needs to be called like the meal straw or something like that. And it needs to have a name that makes people think that, the meal pipe.
And now they're back. While you were listening to that excerpt, we continued our discussion, and you totally missed it. But your excerpt was enough to convince you to go over to SoundCloud or iTunes.
Flavor pipe.
And watch with your ears the latest Ear Biscuit. Again, thanks for leaving a review on iTunes or commenting on SoundCloud. You're special. Do I even have to tell you that?
Flavor pipe and style. That's the name of it. You've been to Flavor pipe and style?
Flavor style. Sucking style.
That's it. Sucking style. That's it, man. You came up with it. I knew we'd figure this out.